shadows will fall. The reckoning is at hand.
can't even hear me. Sitting there, right? Yeah, right. Retarded. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bro. You should have been there for that one. Fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So they can't even hear me. Fucking retarded. Yeah, but I said peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That made me laugh. That was I laughed today. It's right down in my diary. I said peanut butter like Morgan Freeman. I said peanut butter and jelly sandwich today, and I laughed out loud. I'm Morgan Freeman. The other thing I was talking about was like being 2500 rated and all that stuff. Like when I was younger, it removes like all the fun from it, you know. Like and not to say I'm already getting tired of the expansion and all that stuff. It's just as soon as I take the shit so seriously that it becomes like a you know what I mean. It's like then it loses all of its fun. And I'm like I'm not trying to do all that. I keep passing on loot that I need in raids so I have an excuse to do it again. You know, like I did that when I was younger. I don't necessarily I don't necessarily need to do that again now. Not to say I like learned my lesson the hard way. It's just when you make the game more about like trying to take it so goddamn seriously that you can't have fun, then it loses all of its fun, right? And this is like my one home away from home that I thoroughly enjoy playing. I don't want to like exhaust myself. Oh! But if you were wondering what I was laughing about, it's because of fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what. If you could get a humor from that, right? If you get a humor from that, then we could probably be friends. Ugh. Hey. I'm on the server Nightcrawler, Night Slayer. Which always made you wonder, like, how in the X-Men movies, Gambit was never, like, he was in the, what, the fucking, whatever it was called, right? But you're like, everybody Gambit was everybody's favorite X-Men, right? And then it gets to the movies, and you're like, he's in, like, one of these, like, offshoot kind of fucking Wolverine vs. RoboCop, fucking Biodome 5 remakes. Horse shit of a movie. Right. Made for a fucking North Korean public broadcast television. Abortion clinics to film. A monument of shit to filmmaking. Wolverine vs. RoboCop. With Gambit. Right. With an all diverse cast of wheelchaired Urkels and everything included, right? You're like, yeah, it's the worst movie ever made. You see how I can't get along with regular people? No, I'm a fucking delight to be around. I promise you. I'm not a difficult person to tolerate by any means at all. I can't be, dude. Like I fucking, there's no way that I'm hard to get along with, you know. What was that noise, right? This is not a starter car. This is a finisher car, right? Fucking sociopath, right? I wonder how much it would cost to buy General Motors. What does General Motors cost? Roughly $70 billion. It's hard to believe that a staple in like the American economy slash like the automotive industry is like, yeah, that's like your average everyday like third rate tier AI startup is worth more than fucking Ford, worth more than General Motors. You're like, yeah, I hate to say it's a bubble, but uh, there are going to be some losers eventually. Some of these things aren't going to succeed. How could they, right? I say fundamentals. Keep if you're doing something new, suggest doing as much things totally new as possible, other than like not another text to image generator or whatever. There's only so many of those that you need. You only need so many of those, right? Wow, man. We've got one primal fire so far. Oh man. Sure would be nice if these things would spawn a little quicker. It's hard to put together an eventful live stream when it consists of this exact thing right here. Like, stay tuned next week. Stay tuned to next week. They got rid of the fucking layer. Join layer. Now they added a password to a chat that I was already in, right? And they've gotten rid of it. How do you add who is the administrator for the goddamn layer chat? 5? Really? And I got this add-on now called Nova World Buffs, right? And I don't know what layer I'm even on currently. Good God. Where? Currently on layer 2. Some fucking... You can sit there and hop layers, I guess. I thought I had a plan. What does that mean? Do you think it has anything to do with AI? The fucking spell hit, man. What on earth? So, what was I wearing? But oh, those fucking rings. God damn it. Don't you ever have anything nice to say? They really give you spell pin in PvE. Why? Just in case a mob has like base resist or something. Reduce threat to cloak. Yeah, that was that thing that week, man. Like, what bosses were we doing? I'm like, I couldn't get a fucking word in edgewise as far as damage was concerned because I kept pulling aggro. And then that Karazhan group we had this week, it was like the guy, whatever the tank, paladin tank was, doing a good job. Tons of threat and all that shit. The week before though, not to say the guy wasn't doing it the week before, but like it's at that point in time where like tanks are getting defense capped and all that shit, so like they don't take near as much damage. But for a warrior, that also means they don't generate near as much threat. God damn it. Can you guys see my screen? Hit the fucking... I don't listen to... No, it don't work no more. Oh. Ooh. Tell me what it's about. I want to know. Nope. How many layers are there? So if I could scroll through your phone, it's like, what the fucking... right? It's like, don't get discouraged, but it looks like... it looks like all fucking... OpenAI just bought Gary Busey's AI startup. You're like, God damn it! Like, can I catch a break? Fucking Gary Busey's AI company just got funded for $50 million. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, fucking Charlie Sheen and goddamn Gary Busey's AI startup. You have more seed funding than mine. How fucking gay is that? The fucking they ruined the goddamn layer chat. Nova World buffs. It's supposed to be an add-on here. It says I'm currently on layer. I cannot understand what this says. You are on layer 2. Now how do I use this to my advantage at all? Is it even possible? Thing from I just wanted to destroy something beautiful, right? The fucking the thing from Fight Club. That reminds me of that Whitest Kids You Know sketch with that Timmy, the slightly Down syndrome looking guy on the Fight Club sketch was super funny. I wanted to destroy something beautiful, right? Fucking watch that guy get killed. Derp. Oh, can't you go somewhere else? Shoe fly, don't bother me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know if we practice, we could get better. I just don't know, like, at what point in time, like, where my strategy for battle round, or not battle round, but 2v2 or 3v3 is, like, is it the inferior strategy? Or is it just because we haven't practiced enough, or what? Like, because I cannot remember what we used to do at level 70 to save my life, basically. As far as, like, oh, we're going the warlock here, going the rogue there. I used to, I would line up on, we would split DPS usually to start the match out, and then like if he dropped, I could, if he got like his druid target down low enough, I could swap to his target, or if I got mine down low enough, I could swap. We could swap to mine, right? I don't know if it's a great strategy or not. It's kind of like, what is this? It is season 1 too. You have to remember, like, real arena PvP. I mean, like, yeah, it does work in season 1, but season 2 is really like where it took off. You know, 2 and 3. The first season was like everybody just getting a good set of PvP gear, then, you know, so. But I used to fucking always be super high rated, and this shit is, not to say it's discouraging, like I said, I'm not gonna get in the mindset of like, oh, well, I've gotta be, the fucking, cue the fucking Pokemon song, I've gotta be the very best, or whatever, but then it loses all of its fun. And I'm all about having fun. Yeah, I mean, I sure hope you guys are still with me. Trust me, my life is weird. If I were to fully explain all of it, it would be weird. It's like, it's embarrassing even, right? So just, all I know how to do is eventually show you myself, basically. But yeah, it does get weird. It seems to progressively get weirder and weirder as time goes on also, but yeah. Yeah. kind of figured. Oh my God, Jerry. Can we please? Right, right. Oh shit. Hello. Yeah, this is like a fucking arduous task, to say the least. Really, you gonna fucking banish that one? Really? Instead of letting me kill it and let it respawn by the time you can actually get to the fucking thing? Or, God damn it, dude. Banish, really. You can't fucking... Really. Did I mention really? Did I say the word really yet? Are you gonna fuck come over here? What are you doing? Anyway. I guess he's got that other warlock over there. He's not doing it because of me, he's doing it because of that other fucking guy. Right? Maybe. Looked like there was another warlock running around over there. I guess there isn't. I play a mage because they're my favorite. I think of all the classes, rogue, say priest, rogue, mage, and warrior, and druid. So like, really, there's not a lot of classes. Like, it's not like fucking Super Smash Brothers. There's no real Yoshi class. You know, there's no real fucking. You get what I'm saying? Donkey Kong. You know, they all require like it's a relatively balanced game, right? Mage happens to be one of the more nuanced classes. Rogue happens to be one of the more nuanced classes. Priest also happens to be. Of all the healers, a good druid is also super nuanced. Like, warlocks, not so much. Hunters, not so much. And I might be fucking shitting all over somebody's dead grandma or whatever, but still, the idea that No, like fucking mage is hard to play. To be good at a mage is hard. Same with rogue, same with priest. A good warrior is also fucking super difficult. To play any of them to a high level is difficult, right? To play any of them at the top end of the thing there. But mage, I like it. I'm like, a mage is like playing Ness, you know what I mean? If you played Super Smash Brothers, you know, like the skill curve on a mage is potentially super difficult to play. Just like Ness. But hunters, and like I'm not sitting there saying like I would be good if I played a hunter. I'm just saying like, so I'm just the learning curve and the skill cap basically is just you know. That's why mage priest rogue is so good. Anything that has you swapping between like offensive targets constantly and tab kicking and fucking sapping water elementals and all that stuff, like there's a whole bunch of, it's not a good example, but yeah, I guess another thing to consider is I have my new helmet, so I have the 3% crit, 3% crit damage, 3% more crit damage, you know, on top of more critical strike rating. So hopefully this week I get to do Karazhan on Sunday or Thursday. And I'll get to see if I do more damage. Sorry, guy. Ice Lance resisted. Oh, quickness. Derp. How the fuck did I pull that? Where did the fucking druid go? Did he leave? How many do I have now? I really only need about 5. I got about 4. I forget. God, dude, I've been here forever. Farm, whatever. They're 20 gold each. Basically, I need to keep a stockpile of gold until I can buy some. That way, I have enough for raids that don't require me to like. Cool. Can't get out this goddamn layer. Really? Just trying to get my 5 so I can get the fuck up out of here. Just one more. I wish I could put together a more interesting broadcast, but kind of like whatever. I need to eat in a minute too. Oh my god. Anyways, had fun guys. I'll be on sometime in the future.